All right, welcome back. Put on the list another episode. I am Andres, and with me, as always, is the other guy, Francisco.
What up? I'm over here living my best life, dog. What we got going on this week?
Dude, post Super Bowl episode. So many trailers. I mean, I think half this episode is going to be these trailers, and they deserve it because holy crap, there's some awesome trailers. And then we're going to go straight into like some Super Bowl chatter. We're not talking about the game itself so much, but all the commercials. Like there is some really cool stuff, and we'll talk some food. We can get some dirty food stuff going. Maybe some beverages. We'll see. And romance is in the air with our Valentine's Day double feature. Not me and you, romance. Fuck you, but you know what I mean. Anyways, double feature. So what do you say?
I say you would be so lucky, but let's start the show. Speaking of romance, hey man, every time I think of the romance part, I think of Love Actually, and I think of Bill Nye and the manager guy, and it's like, turns out you were the love of my life, and I was like, that's what I think of you sometimes.
It's funny. We watch it. If other people ask, like, I mean, they're gay. I'm like, no, they just like are like family brothers on that soul level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why can't guys just love each other and not be gay?
Like they still want to go out and crush, but just not each other.
That's true. Very true, sir.
I thought that was the coolest thing where he shows up at his apartment at the other dude's little dingy apartment.
Yeah.
In his giant like snake skin suit. Yeah. Like it looks all crazy for this like dude who's like 70. He's got like a bottle of wine or something, and he sits there and hey, they start talking like he does his Bill Nye way. Turns out the love of my life was you.
You fat fuck. Doesn't he insult him too?
Yeah. But and then you can see the other guy gets like, thanks. Been the honor of my life. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, so cool. Anyways, love that film.
Yeah. All right, man.
That was your Super Bowl.
Other than that, anything happened this weekend? Anything?
We'll get into that.
All right. We shall.
Should we start with? All right, this is gonna be like a 3-parter of trailers, so we're gonna try to power through some of these, okay? So don't get all fucking stupid with someone we don't need to get stupid with. What do you say?
You're such a charmer.
Am I? All right. I'll buy you a bottle of red, so you're gonna be fine later.
Stupid. I'll do my best.
What? Anyways, all right, trailers. Here we go. Non-Super Bowl trailers, but still like fuck. All right, here we go. What's the first one?
Drive Away Dolls. The February 23rd hits cinemas. All right, man. It was a little quirky, but you know, it doesn't. It's written by Joel Cohen and directed by Joel Cohen. They're doing their solo thing.
The Coen brothers. Yeah. This looks fun.
Yeah, it looks like quirky. The cast looks
fun. It looks exactly what it should be. It's like Coen brothers, but not so dark. More like a lighter. You know what I mean? Like more of a happier. Coen brothers thing. Like not going through a middle of a divorce kind of Coen brothers thing.
Kind of like Burn After Reading. Burn After Reading had a little bit of the lightness, but it just didn't get to like. It wasn't like a great film. It was just like it had bits and pieces that were like, oh, this is really cool, but it didn't gel together. But yeah, looks cool, man. I'm excited. Always a big cast. Yeah,
that's like next Friday, 23rd.
Sweet.
And yeah, it looks fun. All right, and that's Drive Away Dolls.
Yeah.
Next one.
Completely changing the tone. The trailer for Late Night with the Devil, March 22nd in cinemas. Yeah, man.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't watch this trailer. I totally didn't see this.
Oh, really? Oh. It's an independent movie. It looks like a slow burn.
So slower?
Yeah. It's kind of like...
Is it your thing? Creepy Corner? Or just like...
No, not Creepy Corner. It's gonna be more like a gotta be in the mood, the year of the dog kind of thing.
Uh, dude, if I'm gonna do like a independent thing, I'm sticking with Driveway Dolls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's in March 22nd. Anyways, next.
Next up, I hope you watch this one. A Quiet Place, Day One, June
Hell
28th,
yeah.
cinemas.
Hell yeah. These are right up my alley.
Yeah,
Like the holy shit run category. This
yeah.
is these guys are like
Run for your lives.
it looks fantastic. Like visually and like, oh damn, oh shit. Like there's some shots in there
Yeah,
that are so dope. It's like when the aliens first get dropped into I guess New York, like a big city, and
yeah.
it's like you're just fucked.
Yeah, I like when
It's
the
just
camera
it's a
goes up and down and like
yeah,
sideways, and it's like on a
dude.
swivel the whole time, and just shit's happening all around.
And you're just watching someone just go into a meat grinder. You're just like, whoa, that's all it is. That's
Good
all it is.
luck.
I'm gonna hide in his closet and see what happens. I'm gonna go piss myself in this corner.
And like, there's a like some of the stuff was happening in the streets and stuff like that, and like shit was happening to cars and stuff. And I just remember these funny clips and stuff online where like, hey, you can't park there. I was watching the trailer, be like, damn, bro, get out of there. It's a mess. It's a mess.
Meat grinder. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited. All right,
Yeah, it looks dope.
next one. Damn, I didn't even watch this one. But go ahead.
Oh man. All right, next up. I put this on there for you, man, Mr. Bon Jovi. Uh
There's a Bon Jovi
docu-series
guy.
right here, man.
I like him good enough, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be on Hulu, so they have good documentaries. They have good. I don't know. Would you say it's hard to fuck up a docu-series? I'm like, I think all the streamers do a pretty good job of of good documentaries and thoughtful things and stuff. So
You know what's funny is when I think of Van Halen, I don't. I'm sorry. When I think of Bon Jovi,
whoa.
I don't think of any like controversies or like they're pretty
Yeah, me either.
straightforward, clean cutish. You know what I mean? Like just talented and just not like drama. You know, like when you think about like I was just saying, Van Halen is all drugs and drama.
Yeah.
Like Bon Jovi's like pretty
I think the biggest
straightforward,
controversy I can
like
remember
bro.
for Bon Jovi was one, when he cut his hair and it was like, what's up with the hair? And then two is the guitarist, whoever he was married to, that was always like, this is wife number two. And like, oh, he was
I
married,
think
like,
that dude was married to like Heather Locklear
yeah,
for a few minutes,
yeah.
and yeah.
And then somebody else, another famous girl after that, I think, or a Playboy
Something,
pinup or
yeah,
something, you know?
but yeah.
What was his name?
Rick Sambora,
Oh,
something Ricky
Sambora, yeah.
Sambora. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll find out during the trailer or this series. I'm curious now. Like, what are they going to say?
Yeah.
Here for like 4 hours of
Dark
chatting.
Secrets by Bon
Yeah.
Jovi.
Yeah. One time I ordered a Caesar salad
Yeah.
with the croutons on the side. Like, how fucking daring is this thing going to get?
And be
We'll
like,
see.
he was shot through the heart.
Good one.
I had to do it, bro. What up to all my dads out there? All right.
All right.
Moving on.
Super Bowl trailer time.
Super Bowl trailers. First up, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
My guy.
Yeah.
Coming through.
Got some stock in this dude, right?
Yeah, man. Twisters, July 19th, starring Glenn Powell. He's gonna be big.
You know what's wild is I knew this was coming. I didn't know it was this far along. Like it's already going to come out. Like
Yeah, me
they
too.
must be. I feel like they're rushing this thing because I'm like they just barely filmed it. They're like, oh, there it is. I'm like, what? Like maybe slow it down, do some good work on the twisters. We'll see. I don't know. It looks pretty damn cool.
It looks cool, huh? It gives you that original vibes kind of thing, you know, like being out there in the Great Plains of this country, looking for some wind.
The cinematographer and the visual people, like they did their homework.
Yeah.
It looks and feels like the original Twister. Like they did their homework. And
Yeah.
I was like, shit, this is good.
Yeah. Well,
Got your boy Glenn Powell.
I'm excited. Glenn Powell, man, coming through. All right. Next up. Whoa, speaking, I was like, whoa, a bunch of times watching this trailer.
Yeah.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. May
One trailer
10th.
already came out. We dug it.
Yeah.
And then this came out. I'm like, dude, just put it in front of my eyeballs already.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Stop teasing me.
it looks so cool.
Yeah.
Like everything about it, I'm like dialed in. Like, God, I hope they don't screw this one up
What was
because
the one ape saying? Like I was like, I was waiting for him to say, like, are you not entertained? I was like, fuck. He was saying
that
that one line over
there
and
was
over.
something, but it was really good. But yeah, the designs and how he has his little crown. I'm like, this fucking ape is wearing a fucking crown. Like,
Yeah.
jeez. Like he proclaimed himself the king ape.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's gonna be
Um,
like different kingdoms and shit. Like
there's
tribes.
definitely gonna be some like ape politics in this one.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, this can get interesting.
I wonder if the humans can talk.
Hmm,
They
that'd be
they
funny.
can barely dress. None of them got no clothes.
Except for that one, she just came from the Gap. Everyone else is just like,
She had
I
Gap
got
clothes. I
leaves.
thought it was all like loin cloth.
No, hers looked kind of from store.
Okay.
Um, and then this is the first of a trilogy of new ape films. Apparently, and
Wow.
this is the angle. Like, dude, this is gonna be cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be some epic shit.
Yeah. All right.
Excited.
That's May 10th,
May 10th.
which leads us to boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. July 26th. Marvel's got a lot writing on this.
Dude, so much,
Deadpool and Wolverine.
so much.
Whoa.
And the one thing I would be a little concerned about is that they just stopped. They just finished filming like a week or two ago or something. They just released something, right? We talked about it.
Yeah.
They do not have a long time to finish the film, like in post production. That is not a long time. So fingers crossed that doesn't trip them up too much. But other than that, the TVA is that the time
The
variant.
TVA. Look at
Did you
that.
see that coming? I did not see
I
that
did
coming.
not see that coming, but it kind
And
of
they
like
opened the trailer with it.
and it's my guy from Succession, man. And he's like, he won a bunch of
Matthew McFadden.
Emmys and shit or whatever.
Yeah, he's a good actor. I liked him in everything I see him in. Like he's been around for a long time.
Yeah,
Christina's a big fan of his. He's English, and
yeah,
if there's like some prestige drama, you just cast this guy.
yeah. But yeah, the
I was
TVA. Well, that was surprised by that, and I'm glad that it's paying off. That time that we spent with Loki. At least we might not get more Loki, but at least we get more something. Instead of like wasted time that didn't mean anything. Like maybe I don't know, Echo or whatever.
and
So
I like how
go ahead.
they straight up introduced in the trailer. They're like, hey, so we need to take you into a different universe that needs. How would you like to be a hero amongst heroes? And it shows like Iron Man, Hulk, and the Thor, and you're like, holy shit!
What did
He's
he call
standing around
himself?
with
He called himself something.
Marvel Jesus.
That was funny. And they teased
We
the
need a
Wolverine
savior.
suit. They teased the shit out of it.
Twice they showed him in his. There was that one where he's like in his white tuxedo. There's a big famous Wolverine thing where he's wearing his like white tuxedo with his giant hair.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that for a second, and you're like, oh shit! And then you see the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and when I showed Christina the trailer, I'm like, we gotta watch this. And two things: when McFadden showed up as the TVA guy, she's like, ooh,
Yeah.
and she likes him as an actor.
Yeah.
And then when the silhouette of Wolverine walks up and the ching, she goes like,
Shink.
that's when I'm like, yeah, she's in. Like, fucking in, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say, man. It looks hilarious. It looks big. It looks
This
bloody.
trailer is poking holes into my take about Hugh Jackman not being the greatest cast as Wolverine, because we'll see, man, how
Oh
he looks in
no.
the suit. That's my argument right there. He's not gonna look good in the suit. Now he's gonna be in the suit, man. If he better not look too skinny, man, because that's gonna be my argument right there.
He is kind of skinny though.
Yeah, but
We'll see.
was
We'll see.
whiten him up. He's gonna be looking
We'll
like
see.
frail, like little frail ass, skinny ass Wolverine. Come on.
I think they're just opening up with so many possibilities. I think there's gonna be tons of cameos and tons of spoilers and tons of crazy shit.
tons of
want to
Easter
avoid.
eggs. Imagine like how many oh shit moments and stuff.
I want to avoid this until it comes out. It's going to be like
Good luck.
impossible,
I'm just
but I'm
gonna
going to do
send
my
you
best.
fucking text pictures and all kinds of shit.
Balak. All right. Someone pointed out July 26th when it comes out. That's Comic-Con weekend. So
Oh,
I don't
man.
know if that's going to hurt it or help it, or they're just going to rent out all the theaters in San Diego and people will just go from the convention center to the theaters to watch it because I think that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I hope there's a huge presence down there. It'd be cool to check it out.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. All right. Moving on.
Moving on. A movie I'm so excited for. The Fall Guy. And the everything trailer. May 3rd. Man. Is there like a hotter celebrity right now than Mr. Ryan Gosling?
Gosling.
Yeah.
Dude, this movie, it's going to have like those Barbie coattails. People are going to go from Barbie to this, I think.
Yeah.
And May 3rd, not too far away. This is going to be like one of the first big summer films. Looks hilarious. Big action. Does not take itself serious.
Yeah.
At all. I'm so in. I am so in.
Good.
I want
Good to
tell you.
hear.
They even have the truck from the original Fall Guy, like driving that thing around. I'm like, oh shit!
Yeah.
There's some really cool homages. I'm like, dude, this is good. This is gonna be like 10 times better than I thought we deserved for this kind of a remake of a TV show.
And he's like, hey, hey guys, guess what? I have an idea. Let's have some fucking fun.
Yeah.
Well, we need some of that shit out here, man. Times are bleak. You know what I'm saying? There and can we just have some fun?
I think the heaviness from Dune Part 2 is going to be wearing off by the beginning of May.
Hey,
and this film's going to come into
no
like,
Dune slander, bro. Dune is gonna be amazing.
yeah, I know it's going to like weigh heavy on your heart one way or another, probably. So we'll see.
Oh man, it's almost there. Almost here. 2 more weeks. Anyways,
get your bucket ready.
Yeah,
get your bucket.
Get my bucket, and I'm gonna love it.
He's referring to the SNL sketch. If anyone haven't watched that, watch at your own peril. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Here's
All right.
a thing that I don't know. I would like to hear what you had to say about this. Wicked first look, November 27th. They're making us wait.
It's crazy that they do a trailer during the Super Bowl for a film that comes out like in 10 months or something down the road.
Yeah.
What is it, like 9 months? 10 months? Like, dude, it's a lot of money to spend to, I don't know. I think you would spend that money closer to when it comes out. Anyways, visually, it looks super impressive. It's Wicked is based on the play, that's based on the book, that's based on the film, that's based on the book. Oh, I think I got that right. Wizard of Oz, it's like an alternate story telling from the witch's perspective when she like her and Galinda, I think the Good Witch, are like in like high school together, and it shows kind of like that they're best friends and they're growing up, and then shit happens, and then and it's a musical. And we actually watched the musical of this like shit 10, 12 years ago. I don't even know how we ended up there, but we watched it. I gotta tell you, it was really good. I was like, what is this? It's been around for like on Broadway for like decades. It's really popular. So it had to be doing something right. And totally cool. Funny. Really funny. A lot of heart. And I think with these visuals that came in there, I think it's gonna be really cool. And then the main actress whose name always escapes me, Cynthia Erivo. She's an awesome actress. Like anything she's in, fantastic. I think she's been nominated for Academy Award a couple times, and she's a fucking incredible singer. So they cast the right person for that role. That's all I got to say. I think it's going to be quality, and if you're kind of into the idea of it, I think you're going to love it. If you watch the trailer and you're like, "This is not for me," not for you. You liked Wonka, so I don't know. What did you think? Sorry, I just fucking rambling.
I don't know if this is for me.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
So to begin with, so I don't know if I want to dive deeper into something that I'm not into. And like it's a musical. So it already has like 2 things against it. I mean, if it's free and when it comes on streaming, I might check it out and stuff like that. But I'm not dying, it's not gonna like Dune or Deadpool or something like that. Where I'm gonna
Oh
like
no, this is lower on your list. The entry level needs
it's
to be
on it's
pretty
on
low.
the fringe. It's on the fringe of my list.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it, but like for me, you guys, hey, wild crazy kids out there, you guys go have fun on that. Let me know.
What's cool, and I could be wrong, correct me, people in the comments, but I think Wicked is like it's like a fan fiction kind of thing. Like they took the book that I think that was in like open domain and just kind of rewrote however they wanted to, and it kind of became a life of its own. And it's kind of like it's not an official like licensed thing for Wizard of Oz. It's like a separate fan thing, and they just fucking went with it, and it's been super popular. But yeah, it's kind of a fun idea.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Oh, fun idea. Guess what? Let's just keep making Despicable Me movies. Despicable Me 4. And they had like a cool little ad for this. It's called the what Minion Intelligence,
This
Artificial
was a
Intelligence.
really cool ad.
Yeah, it was pretty
It was
cool.
a really funny ad.
Yeah.
It
It
doesn't even
just
show any
like
of the parts of the movie. Yeah,
it just showed like basically the minions. They're the AI that does all the memes or whatever and stuff and no, it was really clever. Really cool.
yeah, super digging it.
But did you watch
Um,
the trailer? We watched the
oh,
trailer,
it's
right?
good.
We talked about it last week.
Yeah, looks good. Totally in. I didn't realize I had to read up on this. The Minions 2, or no, Minions 2, The Rise of Gru, the one before that came out more recently than that,
Uh,
made like $1 billion at the box office. So of course we're getting some fucking more Despicable Me.
yeah, they
Of
don't miss.
course.
They don't miss.
The first Minions didn't really hit though that hard.
That's the Centerbolic one. The second
Yeah,
one is the one with the old timey villains and stuff. That had the guys from San Francisco or something. Yeah,
I think so. It was funny.
yeah. I still like Despicable Me 3. You're down on it. I don't know why. You didn't like the twin brothers set angle?
I didn't laugh as
Like
much
the
as that I was
villain
supposed to
was
laugh.
funny.
I think for me, with the second one was so damn good, and this one just didn't hit. It just
Yeah.
felt like they were just going through the motions. Like the last one was clever, dude. How you gonna beat El Macho? That shit was the best,
It was
like
not
the
about beating.
best.
There we go again. Here we go again. Anyways, before we get started on our bullshit, let's move on.
Yeah,
Two.
fucker.
See, like I politely was moving on, and then you had to insult me.
Yeah, he's a very polite fucker. So
And then like, who's getting into stupid shit? You.
my tone is very pleasant.
Stop. Pleasant.
Continue.
Anyways, a love letter to America. What did you think, fuckface?
You fucking thought it was done. It has
Hey,
horses.
hey, you giant fucking head. What did you think? You talking lip. I don't know.
Talking lip.
Yeah.
Boy, that was dad jokes coming. I wouldn't put that in a dad joke. I just put that as a stupid joke. Anyways, it was a fun trailer. It was for The Boys next season, not announced yet. I bet you when it comes out, they're gonna give you like a week or two notice, and that's it. They're just gonna start dropping. Like it'll just come out like in March or April. Um, that's my total guess. The fucking thing looks hilarious. I
Yeah.
mean, this is America,
Yeah.
horses and freedom,
The
and
horses
more
line had me
horses.
laughing. Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, super random. No footage from The Boys. Just like
Yeah. The clips from the older
go
seasons.
America. Then there's like, when you're done with their hard day of labor, you should have American beer. And I'm like, oh shit. And where it's like servitude or something like there was like
Yeah.
little drops of like, it's not gonna end well for these motherfuckers.
No. Crack open that turbo, or what was it called? The turbo something?
Turbo juice.
Yeah. Dang.
I don't know. It's pretty funny though.
I can't wait for the boys to come back, man. It's a great
I kind of
show.
want to watch the third season, the last season, season 3, right?
Season 3 was amazing.
Yeah, I kind of remember watching it. Like, so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what, like
Termite, that's your
10.
favorite one?
That's how you open an episode. You're like, whoa.
That was so funny.
Whew. All right. I had that image out of my head for the last like year. I've been like able to sleep. Now we'll see how tonight goes. Fucking murders.
Yeah. Well, you said you wanted to rewatch it, so that's in it.
And I would have been just as shocked. All right. So that we don't really have much news to talk about this week because
all these trailers
all the
kept
damn
dropping.
trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're kind of good there. And so skipping ahead, usually what we watch, but this is a Super Bowl. So we're gonna talk about Super Bowl in a
Stuff.
non-sportsy ish way.
Yeah.
Super Bowl adjacent fun.
Yeah.
All right. First up, best commercial. What do you got?
I think I laughed the hardest with the Ben Affleck commercial and the Dunking Nose or Dunkings.
Dunkings.
Yeah, and he's trying to get an audition with his wife.
Yeah.
Like trying to get on the
wearing tracksuits.
yeah. And those tracks and like the whole bit with Matt Damon is like it's hard being your friend sometimes. That's
I
just
hate you right now.
yeah, dude, and it's so funny because Matt Damon's always there through all the bullshit, like his his AA issues, his his marriages, and he's always like, "Yeah, man, Ben's the best." This is, and I love how they play that into the commercial and stuff. But yeah, I had the best time with that commercial. I think that's my favorite, the Dunkings. Made me want some Dunkin' Donuts.
For sure. Always want donuts. That one was probably for like the best 30-second spot, whatever you want to call it, is probably like the sharpest, funniest, fastest, most laughs.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady just hanging out in the corner.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
That shit was hilarious. The Michael Cera one was really good too.
Oh, that
like,
was
what
really
the
good too.
shit? The State Farm one, I really liked that one. That was a very popular one. I'm trying to think of all the funny different ones. The Popeyes one with what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
The comedian. That was funny.
Yeah.
You didn't even mention your girl Aubrey Plaza. She has a commercial.
Yeah, she was. It was fun. And then Offerman at the end. I remember when it was over, I was like, "What was the commercial about?" And it was Mountain Dew commercial. But yeah,
spent some money on that. The other one, I like that Doritos commercial, the Dinamita.
Oh yeah, that was really good too.
That was shockingly fun.
Yeah. Dinamita.
It was pretty damn funny. I think in the end, though, I would probably vote to Dunkings just because it was like a really funny, memorable, fast, colorful, ridiculous spot. And it was simple. You know, it was just dudes in a room.
Well thought
shit.
out. It was well thought out. Like they used.
Yeah.
It was meta, but at the same time they used it like in a light kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to say. And it's donuts. So I'm like, cool. What's crazy, they spent that much money, and Dunkin' Donuts is not even like a national brand. They don't even have, like, most states don't have them. It's like a big East Coast thing. They barely have a couple on the West Coast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they spend that much money versus like Doritos everywhere. You can go to any gas station, they'll have Doritos in the country. Versus Dunkin' Donuts, some states don't even have them. So I don't know. That's whatever. It's still hilarious.
Yeah. What's funny is that Bill Simmons talked about that because he's like, I can't get them to sponsor my podcast. Like he said, like I'm not gonna beg them, but I love Dunkin' Donuts. Come on, he won't sponsor him, but he's asked a few times. But
maybe we should try asking.
Yeah, maybe we should. I think we'd be good.
We will eat them on the show if that's what it takes. We will go to that length.
Yeah. It sounds good. We'll have a donut eating contest.
Fueled by Dunkin'.
Yeah. If there was a donut eating contest, would you dip it in coffee first or just try to shove them in your mouth?
I think theoretically you're supposed to. I've seen like those hot dog eating contests.
Oh, that looks gross.
And the strategy what dude has, he just has these 2 buckets of water and he just gets like a hot dog and bun in each hand, shoves it in the bucket of water, and then shoves it in his mouth. And it's like, that's how he's able to take it down as fast as he can. So it's a strategy.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah. You know what's also disgusting?
Have
you heard of the new name for hot dogs? The new slang name? Because I know you're old fuck and you don't keep up with anything. There's a new name for hot dogs? No. Of course you don't. They're called glizzies. The kids call them glizzies. Your face right now. You look like I broke you. It's like
My
I'm waiting
brain
for the
is.
little upload thing button. Yeah, dude, they call GLIZZYs.
I'm trying to. How do you go from hot dog to glizzy? You
Why
know
do they
what?
call hot dogs, bro? It's not a dog, and it's not. So it's the same
At least
thing.
it's hot.
Well, anyways,
Anyway,
yeah. There you go.
we'll get your.
You're old, bro. Get your
Yeah,
shit together.
yeah. God forbid I don't know what a glizzy is.
One of a
Fucking
billion things you don't know.
slap the kids around these days. God damn it. Anyways,
All right.
stop ruining food, kids.
Yeah, I don't want to eat a glizzy. And like, especially like a soaked up glizzy. That sounds even
Can we get back to
worse.
donuts? I like donuts.
All right.
What's your go-to donut?
Go to Bear Claw.
Okay. I'm a maple bar kind of guy.
And also like fritters. Apple fritters.
Blueberry fritter, I think I like a little bit more. But anything with maple, I'm a sucker.
Okay.
All right.
We talked a lot about donuts. Moving on to best trailer. What do you think, man? Out of all the ones we talked about and we saw, what did you
You
like
know
the
what
most?
sucks is I think I screwed up. I should have tried to find like the 30-second one for some of these so I can actually compare apples to apples because most of these ones you watch are like a minute or two. Like they're like the extended one. But the one I wasn't expecting when I saw the thing in front, I was like, "What is a Deadpool trailer?" I was like, "Dude, the energy and like look and how they give you all the information immediately. What's going on? You're like, dude, this." And then they don't over show things.
Yeah,
they gave you just enough to like get the taste, and then to give you that little bit taste at the end.
Yeah,
that was fantastic trailer. Like just because they didn't fucking show everything, but they gave you that perfect tease. I'm gonna go Deadpool by far, by far.
I'm gonna disagree with you because I watched the commercial, the actual trailer commercial on the Super Bowl, and it was just him getting out of the elevator and like a small tease of him of the yellow suit, and that was it basically. And I was like, "What?"
Oh, see, that's
I was like,
that's the bummer one.
"Yeah, no bueno." But they showed part of the not the full Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, but part of it, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" I was all in on that. So to me, that was my favorite trailer.
I can see that.
Yeah, yeah.
Either way, there's no losers on this one. I was like, ooh.
It was pretty good. Pretty good. All right. I know this is going to be iffy, but we're going to try to get through this. Rate the halftime show. You a big Usher fan? Old fuck. You're like,
dude.
You're like the last time you like these boots are made for dancing. That's like your fucking music. And they'll dance all over you.
I was so confused. I was like, number one, I'm not familiar with Usher. Like, I know who he is, but
Yeah.
I'm like his music
Big,
not right.
Big star.
Didn't resonate. Oh, so I'm like, okay, maybe there's something cool. And it started, and I was kind of bored. And then they like took the shirts off and started roller skating, and I was like,
Alicia Keys showed up.
Yeah,
another
like,
person you don't know. Oh my god, bro. This is what people out there, listeners. This is what I got to deal with, man. Doesn't know who Alicia Keys is. Doesn't know Usher. The girl that played the guitar, her name is Her. No, nothing. Just nodding his head. No. Yeah, nothing. Little John, nothing.
Nothing.
Will I Am.
I know him because he was in the first Wolverine film.
Oh, part of the Black Eyed Peas, another mega group.
I know them.
This is what I deal with, my people. This is what I deal with.
I just know when like they started rollerblade or roller skating.
Yeah, that was cool.
Everyone thought that was cool. I thought that was like the dumbest shit ever. I'm like, I just did not get it. You know what I did at that point? I'm like, I'm gonna go do some dishes.
Wow. Like for me, like he started off in the throne. He was just got off the throne and he was doing that Michael Jackson thing with the gloves. I'm like, okay, I see you. And Alicia Keys showed up, and I'm like, ooh, I like it. She was wearing all red. The piano was a little bit like, it reminded me of something. I'm like, this piano's making a statement. But and she was wearing all red. She looked really good. She like had her makeup done really nice and stuff. She's beautiful.
I saw a
And
picture of her actually, and she looked like the Scarlet Witch,
Scarlet Witch. Oh, the
like the
without
comic
costume,
book.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. And they did that song, My Boo, My Boo. Anyways, yeah, man, I felt like the Super Bowl didn't really start for me till the halftime show.
Okay.
So
I mean, the game was kind of like,
yeah, the first half of
especially
the
the first
game was a
quarter.
dud, and then Usher and Little John came out. I was like, I was at the Super Bowl with my sister, and we're at the party at her house, just watching the game. And I was like, Las Vegas, get out of your mind, doing a Little John impersonation because that fool is crazy. Little John came out. You know who that is? You
No,
look
I think
lost, bro. Like I'm like talking to a wall here.
we established that earlier, but continue.
Well, Little John came out and he had fun. And yeah, I think it was a fun halftime show. Was it the best? No, but it wasn't. It was. I liked it better than. Let me see. Better than the Weekend's halftime show, maybe. You don't know who that is either, so don't worry about it.
You talked about him, but I got like no energy. I was watching. I got like like you know what I mean. It just kind of seemed random, no energy. I don't know.
Oh my
You know
goodness!
what had more energy was it last year when they're in LA? They had
Yeah,
like this looked like a radio or a house made out of a
yeah,
radio, and all these different people were showing up and doing like that was cool.
yeah. And you probably maybe not a ton, but a little bit more familiar with them because
Yeah, no, yeah, that one I got mostly,
yeah,
most.
mostly yeah. You weren't batting 1,000 there either, but you
No,
got
never.
some of them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All
Um,
right. Woo. All right, let's keep moving. Best food. What was your spread like over there? You got a nice spread?
not really. I mean, like half the things I wanted to make, but the one thing I just kind of was like, poof. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know why. It's so simple. It's so simple. It's stupid simple. I made garlic French bread with sourdough bread.
Mm-hmm.
It was like this fresh sourdough bread, and I smashed the fucking fresh garlic up. I mixed it into the butter, and I put some freaking parsley in there. And I spread it all nice on the bread,
Uh,
and then I put like shredded parmesan on top and threw it in
mm-hmm.
the oven. Let it like toast it up real good. That shit's like it's almost like a simple, perfect food. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was just like it has everything you're looking for: the saltiness, the butteriness, the oilness, the cheesiness, the crispiness, that sourdough, thick little soft in the center. I'm like, fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds good. I
So
was
yeah,
like,
that's the easiest thing.
yeah, yeah, man. It was like all hands on deck yesterday with the eating.
Dude, every time you
I
tell me with all the spread of food
yeah,
at your sister's place when you guys go all out, I'm like every time I'm just like, should I just tell them to never tell me because oh my god, I want to eat all it. Like I'm just like I'm so mad. I'm like over here with my fucking piece of garlic bread, and you guys are like, yeah, we had 4 different types of garlic bread, and that was just the one of like 47 dishes. I'm like, fuck.
I know sometimes it gets a little crazy over there.
How many pies for Thanksgiving? Like 19 pies.
There was quite a few. There's a few homemade ones.
Oh man! All right, well, and what'd you have? What were some
All
of your
right,
highlights?
so they had uh my brother-in-law made some sliders and they were delicious. They were just basic, just sliders, cheese, bacon, little secret sauce. I walked in the door and my niece was like, she's like, put your finger out. And she squirted me with the secret sauce on the fingers, like, you're never gonna guess what's in it. And I'm like, I taste ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. And she's like, I know how they make their secret sauce. But anyways, a little secret sauce on it. Delish. Really good uh sliders. Next on the table, they had my sister was making fresh corn dogs. She was frying them up right there on the spot.
Damn, I was thinking about corn dogs this week too. I'm like, we try to make some fresh corn dogs one of these days.
And she was using
Let's do it.
different
Like,
glizzies. You know, she was She your face. Yo, it looked like you wanted to punch me. You're like, what the fuck is like glizzy? Well, anyway, she cut up. She had like cheddar ones and like jalapeno ones, and so there were different ones, man. And we just kept going to town on them. And she was cutting them in half, so she had to make more. But at the same time, it was kind of like more variety, you know?
Dude, I've had, like, really, like, too big, like, Polish sausage, fresh corn dogs,
Yeah,
and it's just too big, too much. But, like,
yeah,
the idea of, like, cutting it in half or quartering it or something, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that sounds like a good ratio because, like, do you do a fucking Polish sausage corn you're done.
yeah.
You
You're
know, you're
done. Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Like, no, I don't wanna be done. I wanna keep like crazy.
Yeah, you want to keep eating them glizzies. Yeah, we had some wings from Wings and Things, some breadsticks. We
Mhm.
had also I made a buffalo chicken cheese dip.
That's one of my top faves. It's easy to make it once you fucking just bam,
Yeah,
bam, bam, throw it
yeah,
all in the thing and throw it in the oven.
yeah. But I you know what I like to do? I like to use fried chicken tenders instead of pulled chicken.
Mm.
I use fried so the crispy chicken the that
Uh,
is in there. So you get a little bit of the
how does it say crispy in all
it
the
doesn't
dip?
stay crispy, but it has the flavor, from the breading and stuff, basically.
Problem is I'm the only spicy guy in the household and amongst people who may visit, I don't know. So, it'll be like buffalo sauce for 1,
Mm.
buffalo dip for 1. Hmm.
Yeah, it was good, man. We had like it would every time we look at the spread, we're like, damn, like by the second quarter, everybody was stuffed, and it was just like just grazing, you know, just
Yeah,
like
they're like, "1st quarter, gonna get the glizzies.
yeah,
2nd
making
quarter, I'm gonna get
combinations. I'm putting like
gonna get the cookies."
yeah, I'm putting some of the buffalo cheese dip on the slider and pouring them up. Got like boom combinations.
Then I gotta figure out what my beverage pairing will be. Like, okay, with the, cookies, I'm gonna have some, like, more of a chocolatey, stouty kinda thing.
Yeah. Yeah, drink wise, I just had a water and maybe a Coke, and that's it. But I gotta say, my favorite thing overall was a slider.
Love sliders.
Yeah,
I'm a big pickle guy, so sliders and pickles.
yeah. All
Alright,
right, man. So yeah, that was our Super Bowl experience. Anything you want to add? You good?
I'm good.
You good? All right. Next up, we got Bestie Worstie.
See where the go for it.
All right, Bestie. Uh, I'm gonna give my bestie of the week to my daughter Zenaida. I was telling Andres earlier that she made like a little spa day for me. I got home from
Mm,
work and she's like, Dad, here. She gave me my pair of basketball shorts and a t-shirt. Change into this and then go to your room. And then I was like, okay. And then I went to my room and she's like, lay down, and she rubbed my back. Well, she's like, oh, I know that you worked hard. Like rubbing me with her little hands. She's 8 years old, guys. So she's like rubbing my back, and then she's like, "You ready to go to the next station?" And she had put like pieces of paper on the wall, which I let it go because she used stickers, and I'm like, "Oh man, all these stickers will mess up the paint on the wall." But anyways, she put pieces of paper with arrows on the wall with like where to go
ah,
next, and
jeez.
and she had made her bed into like a little lounge where I can just lean back, and she put her little music box next to the headrest, and she put relaxing music, and she told me to put my feet up, and I did, and she rubbed my feet for a few minutes, and she asked me about my day. And yeah, so that was my little spa treatment by Zenaida. Then that was the bestie of the week.
Hey, well deserved.
Yeah. And then right after that, she's like, now we can play.
Alright, hard to top. What's the worstie?
Worstie. Worstie, I was kind of bummed out by Mr. Kelsey getting aggro on the coach on the
Ooh,
sideline.
yeah. That was like early in the game.
Early in
Yeah.
the game. I'm like, bro, calm down, bro. You've been here before. You've won a couple of these already, man. Like it's a long game. My guy, Andy Reid, is like, 1,000 years old. And he's over there like, where am I? Like they didn't even know where he's at. And you're like, I thought he was gonna fall, man. He could have hurt himself. Man, that was not a good look, Travis Kelsey. But anyways, that was the worst day of the week for me.
I love all the memes that started popping up immediately.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, shit. I think I sent you a couple.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, thank you, Mr. Kelsey. Um, ooh, my bestie. Ready?
Yeah.
I haven't watched a whole lot. I'm still watching Griselda. I'm trying to get through it. I'm almost done. We'll talk about it next week.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
I started rereading Invincible, the comic.
Mm-hmm.
It's been forever. I just wanted something to read, and I can't put it down. It's still so fucking good, and I'm already past like the incident
Yeah.
that kind of changes the course of the story. You're like, whoa, and then I'm well past that one, but like it never stops. Like the insanity of that story and the book is so cool, and like you can't stop putting it down. Like it's still like one of the best books I've read in
Mm-hmm.
forever. And then a second bestie, which I watched, which is totally random because we still want to watch something like A Nice Warm Blanket. And I forgot how much I really, really, really enjoyed this film because I laughed my ass off. And this film is absurd. It's the Eurovision film starring Will Ferrell.
Mm-hmm.
That film cracks me up. And Rachel McAdams is no slouch when it comes to comedy.
Yeah.
Like that film is so ridiculous. And I think we watched it over like 2 days or something, just laughing our ass off how absurd it is. Like that fucking film. It's probably like the fourth time we watched it too. We haven't watched it in probably a couple of years. So that was like, those were nice. That was just like, those were my besties. Worstie. The Worsties missed that homie that missed the fucking kick for the point after that cost them the game. I was like, damn. Like that must have been the most terrible flight home with that guy. They probably locked him in the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, get over there. Like, shit. Poor guy. Like that was the worst. I'm like, I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah.
That was the
Dude,
worst.
kickers are like, because they're not really considered football players, and it's like you have one job. You know what I'm saying? You're not out there getting your butt kicked every play, getting stepped on, hit,
They'll have like 25-year careers.
and like you have one job, and like they take so much of the blame, you know what I'm saying, or the thing, so it's like, dude, so I kind of feel for them, but at the same time, you don't want anybody to like get pushed to the point where like they might do something to themselves, but they have one job, man. Well, you got one job, bro. Be good at it. And but yeah, man, you always feel bad for the kickers. It's like when in soccer, when you miss a penalty kick. Oh man, how do you miss a penalty kick? But like people miss penalty kicks, so it's like, don't miss penalty kicks. They're like free goals. So yeah.
Trip me up. But yeah, that was the worst. I'm like, oh god damn it.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. All right, moving on to new to the list.
Yeah.
Coming to theaters.
Yeah. You got your tickets?
Hey, no. Madam Web. Yeah.
Slow month.
Slow February.
They're just warming
Tonight,
up.
actually, I think they have Turning Red in theaters right now. We might go watch that. We might go watch that.
Right. It's a good looking film.
I like it. Did you watch it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. It kind of grew on me. I kind of like the whole.
I liked Elemental too.
Yeah, I didn't like Elemental as much. But yeah. So, anyways, that's it for new to the list this week. It's kind of a slow.
What is Madam Web, my friend?
Madam Web looks like it's an alternate universe type thing where there's different versions of spider people, and but they're not official Spider-Man people. So they have to get out of there, I think. I don't know what it is.
I have no idea. But it is Sony and it is related to like the Spider-Man world, like the Venom world,
Yeah.
the Morbius world. I'm like,
The Craven the
it just
Hunter world.
it looks kind of like they were gonna lose the rights to it if they didn't make something,
Mm.
anything.
Hmm.
And they're like, get in there.
The rights to who? To Madam Web?
Spider-Man. I don't know. Something,
Like, is it that
something.
high stakes? Like,
I don't know.
oh my goodness! Because they're working on a Venom
Woo.
movie, so it's not like that. They're not. They're doing stuff. You know.
Nah, they're just thinking like the last Spider-Man film made $1 billion. If we just put like a whole bunch of spider people in a movie, it's gonna make $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
Clearly. Something. I don't know. Not
They could have
happening.
done something where, like, they should have combined like Madam Web and Morbius and Craven the Hunter, like all these rogues gallery, and
Hmm.
combine it into one movie instead of like each having their own movie.
And they're just gonna stretch it really thin. You're just
Yeah.
gonna be like, why am I watching this? Anyways, so enjoy.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on. All right. Double feature. World famous double feature.
Yeah.
Since it's going to be Valentine's Day in a couple days, we're doing this for you, to all the lovers out there. You like that?
Yes.
It was on the.
There's no way. I doubt this episode is gonna be out before Valentine's. But hey, you got the weekend. Post Valentine's weekend for
Yeah.
some love. All right, what should they
Nothing is
watch
just
in their
one day now. Everything's a week, you know? It's my
oh,
birthday week. It's,
Super Bowl week?
yeah, everything's a week. So it's
All
Valentine's
right,
week.
what should they watch during Valentine's week?
I got one that's light and funny, and I think it's cute and a romantic. And I got 50 First Dates.
Yeah, I think you've talked about that one before. I think you recommended it before.
Have I?
Pretty sure you love that film.
I like a lot of Adam Sandler movies.
No. You love that film.
I love Blending too. Blended. I think that's the one you're talking about.
I don't know about that.
Is-
You've talked about 50 First Dates a lot. Anyways, it's a great
Have,
film, number
have
one.
I? You're crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, continue. Romance.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty funny way of looking, or like, premise. It's a funny premise of a guy that can't find love, and he falls for Drew Barrymore, love at first sight. And of course, she has some crazy amnesia where she resets every day. I know it's ridiculous, but and then he kind of like tries to make her fall in love every day, and that's kind of a cute premise. So for
Yeah,
Valentine's
his
Day,
frustrations.
there you go. Try to have her fall in love with you every day.
I'm gonna go in opposite direction. I'm gonna go
V for
in
Vendetta.
inappropriate direction. This is a film I actually watched on Valentine's Day, and Christina was all excited, and she was kind of like, "What?" I'm gonna go with the first Deadpool
Wow.
because it opens. I mean, it opened on Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
um, and the whole premise of the film was like he entered this whole crazy experimental thing because he needed to try to not die because he wanted to stay with the love of his life. And then that resulted in him getting totally screwed over and him just becoming Deadpool. And it's a whole crazy thing. And it's like that film was like 10 times better than expected than it should have been. Um, and it's become its own thing with the new trailer just dropping. I'm like, damn, this guy might be the bridge. He might be the Marvel Jesus that they need right now to bring things back full circle. And let's find out. I have no idea. I'm so curious. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Deadpool as an inappropriate Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Because there's some sequences in there you're like, whoa.
Yeah. That's a good choice, man. All right,
There
so
you
we
go.
got 50 First Dates and Deadpool.
Whatever order, that's your choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't let the kids watch Deadpool.
No. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that's the double feature for this week for Valentine's Day.
You like that?
Very romantic, I gotta say.
Isn't it?
Hey, if
Heartwarming.
51st Date doesn't close the deal, maybe a little Deadpool action will close the deal.
Yeah. Damn, I want to watch Deadpool right now.
I'm sure you do, buddy. Sure
right.
you do. I always think of like like the blind lady telling her like making fun of him for wearing white, and he's like, why are you wearing this color? Like, was it white? He's like, why don't you wear red? You know, like the color of blood and shit, you know? So I always think of that. But anything else, man? I think that's our show for today. We did it. Boom, boom, boom.
Good. Fun show, totally different.
Yeah.
You just rambled about trailers and Super Bowl related crap.
Yeah. And how old you are. And like, did you learn about Glizzies? You learned about Usher, Alicia Keys, roller skating.
I feel culturally relevant all of a sudden.
Yeah, sure. Like as soon as we turn the off button, you're gonna forget everything.
I'm gonna go freak Christina. Hey,
oh yeah,
should go get some Glizzies for dinner. She's like,
yeah, impress her.
Can you write that down? What?
Yeah,
she's
Glizzies.
Gonna, I don't know.
You want to go
she
to
might actually punch me.
You want to go to Wiener Schnitzel for some Glizzies?
I just want to like where I came up with that. I just want to like drown them in a bucket. Anyways.
All right. Well, that's our show, everybody. Thanks for listening. Just please like and subscribe. Two old guys, one's older than the other, but we're really the same age.
Yeah. Fire away on the YouTube stuff.
Yep. Let us know. Leave some comments. Leave some stuff for Andres to learn about. I don't know. You want to teach him something? Like this guy doesn't know anything. Anything pop culture, like he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Not excluding movies, you know, and TV. Music wise, you'd be amazed. You'd be like, he doesn't know it? No, he doesn't know it. I'm telling you. Throw it on there. All right.
Yeah, go for it.
Are we missing anything? Let us know. I mean, Andres is missing everything, but let us know. I'm Francisco.
And I'm Andres that knows more than you, but go ahead.
Have a great week. 2 nerds, 1 pod. Vámonos. Let's go. Put it on the list.